come here before you to say that I am announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. In addition to that, I am proposing a constitutional amendment effective retroactively, allowing any age to run for president, any aged person to run for president, Senate, and Congress, and any office, and hold any office or place in government. I'm also instituting a program to educate election boards on instant runoff and alternative voting systems. Instant runoff and alternative voting systems are necessary for greater voter control of government. Too often voters have felt alienated and felt like their vote didn't matter. I'm also instituting research to alternative lawmaking. For example, lawmaking using wikis that have been used to make vast projects such as Wikipedia. Process open to anyone with access to the internet. I'm also instituting a government program to purchase and distribute laptop computers to all children and adults of need. I'm also instituting a program to build a wireless and wired network throughout all residential and commercial areas. I'm also instituting a policy of openness and cooperation with world government. I'm instituting many of the ideals and ideas proposed by socialists. I'm issuing an executive order dismantling Guantanamo Bay and giving Guantanamo Bay back to the people of Cuba. I'm also instituting a policy of openness with our border with Mexico and a dismantling of checkpoints with Canada. Issuing a policy of negotiation with terrorist organizations and terrorist individuals. Terrorism should be treated as a mental illness. It should be prosecuted after the fact. Any surveillance should be used for programs reaching out to terrorists and dealing with their issues head on. Well, I don't suppose there's much more to say. You'd have to write me in, and I recommend what essentially amounts to invalidating your ballot. I'm sorry, but I recommend that you vote for whoever you want as well. And I think we should sue the Election Commission to count those votes. Both of them. Or all three. You should number your votes in order of preference. This is the reason we have a two-party system. The system we have now forces voters to vote for one of the two parties. If we break that system, we can allow other parties to rise to power. It's a popularity contest. I mean, it's already a pageant. So, I'll leave you with that. Thank you for listening.